Ko Holo Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakai Kwadash. Devon said apostles, Devon said elders, agree most on Ruel tells his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, is preaching his word and truth and sincerity toward the full comes of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and sparkle bird, and one say shalom. Now, I just want to take I guess you could say, a second look at this Kentucky bill that's being proposed. And I will say this, the Spirit led us to go preach at one of our old camp spots. Now, one of our old camp spots, pretty much behind us, sometimes it would appear to be Jakes and Edomites, homeless Edomites, over in this little park area where they can sleep and, chill out. And so in this particular time now, behind us was a full gate. They pretty much had that little park area closed, so none of the homeless could get in that area. And so, taking a look at this bill spiritually, because us that's in this walk, we got to count everything that we gain over here as a law. If it ain't this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, if it's worldly, if it's carnal, all right, you got to count everything as a loss. And the times that we coming into, as the scriptures read, Yahweh Ratazai, get those scriptures, we're going to become pilgrims upon the earth. And with them pushing this bill, as we read, Republicans push to legalize property owners killing homeless people in Kentucky. You see that? It's like you kind of losing my voice, but, bear with me. But, yeah. So taking a second look at this bill, which the scriptures are right, depending on whatever the Lord has you playing in this movie, one of those brothers, best believe, brothers had dreams of it. I had dreams of it. We're going to be out here on the run, effectively being homeless. And the servant is not above his master. You read about Yahushua not having a place to lay his head. Well, we're coming into those same times, but, it's to build your character up, man. Because we're coming into a time when we get the kingdom, we're going to have forever rest, man. So, yeah, it's going to suck. Hey, it may suck. But as the scriptures say, take it cheerfully, man. It's going to build you up. It's like you once again losing my voice. But take it cheerfully, man. Suck it up. The Lord told Job, gird up that loins like a man. Suck it up, man. Don't be out here crying. Expect these things to happen, man. And then also saw a brother do a lesson on this as well. Post this up. Scotland's new hate crime law comes into effect. Comes into force. And we know they pretty much have the same thing going on in Canada. And so expect Babylon the Great to follow after these, to implement these same laws, all right, which, if you're the man of the Lord, Yahweh Ratazai, we those men, hey, we may be out here being pilgrims upon the earth, and the people may see you out there, and they're liable to kill you, try to shoot you at least, But that's why we got to believe in the Lord, that the Lord is the one that's going to protect us and take care of us, man. Get a couple scriptures. Once again, bear with me. It's 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9. For I think the power have set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death. For me, we are made a spectacle unto the world and angels into men. It's like it, because we out there on the highways and byways. We're preaching his word boldly, getting on Jake, getting on the Edomites. And it's a beautiful thing to some. And it's people look at us crazy, man. Like, what these men doing out here? All right, the scriptures say in season, out of season, man. All right, the angels are looking down. Like, man, these brothers are bold, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is doing his work, doing his thing, man. You know, we have woken up to this truth. We're not niggas, spicks, and spittles. We are the true biblical people of the Bible, man. We're the true Israelites, right? And I got another lesson in the works as well of the Edomites over there burning the Bibles because they found out Jake is a true people, man. Verse 10, we are fools for Mashiach's sake, but we are wise in a Mashiach. We are weak, but we are strong. We are honorable, but we are despised, you see. We're despised, man, but we're honorable in the eyes of the Lord. And so with that, with the times that we're coming into, the Lord going to take care of you, man. You got to have faith. Even unto the present hour, we both hunger, thirst, and are naked and are buffered and have no certain dwelling place. You see that? So, effectively, we're going to become homeless. A lot of the brothers may become homeless. And, hey, we just got to have faith in the Lord. That the Lord going to protect us and give us a place to stay. Maybe for a moment. Maybe for a couple days or so. Maybe for weeks or months. However long Jacob's trouble lasts. And they implement this MOTB. You know, we got to have faith that the Lord is the one that's going to take care of us. So the house or home that you have now, expect to lose it. Slacking, let's see. In labor, working with our own heads, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer. You see that? Gird up thy loins like a man's. So you can't have a testimony without a test. And this is the test that we're going through. When you lose all your worldly possessions, are you still going to have faith in the Lord? Right? So we suffer it, man. Being defamed, you know, they may lock you up, hem you up, bring you in front of a judge, try to laugh and scorn at you. Look at these crazy niggas, man. You know, but we suffer, man. Because we know at the end of the day, the Lord got our back and we're on the winning side. We entreat. We are made the filth of the world and are the offscourge of all things unto this day. You see that? So yeah, we're looking at the filth of the world, man. You read in Jeremiah 16, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Jeremiah 16:11, about the Edomites. Surely our fathers have inherited lies. You know, hey, they mad at Jake, man. they mad that their God that they believed in is not a so-called white man. That is Jake, man. He looks like us. And so, Edomite doing what an Edomite does, being a sore loser, he gonna come after you, man. Gonna try to defame you, try to make you look crazy, all right? Because he has to go back and serve Thor and all these other gods, Wind and Stone. This Bible ain't for you, man. I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you, all right? And so this is pretty much why we're making these lessons, man. So understand what you're into. And that's to warn you, man. That's to warn you if you take this thing serious, understand what you're into, man. That at the end of the day, these things may happen, but the Lord is the one that's going to take care of you, man. All right? He's the one that's going to clothe you. Hey, the Bible speaks of that. Don't worry about the clothes. Don't worry about the food. He's the one that's going to clothe you. He's the one that's going to feed you if these things come to pass, man. And you got to have faith in that. Now, I have some more scriptures. Like I said, bear with me. It's getting hard to talk. As you read in 2 Ezra 16 and verse 40, "O my people, hear my word, make ye ready to thy battle." That's what we doing. This is spiritually getting you ready for the evils that are going to be brought upon this world, man. Once again, the Lord told Job, "Gird up thy loins like a man, stop crying. Don't be no sissy, man." All right. As I read earlier, these things come to pass. We suffer, man. Let's see where I was at. Ready to the battle. "And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." You see that? Pilgrims upon the earth. Effectively being homeless. Not having a place to stay. Not having a place to lay your head. But we believe wholeheartedly that the Lord is the one that's going to provide these things for us. Food, shelter, and water. And he did it to our forefathers in the past. There's nothing new under the sun. All right. And as you read on down, I'm going to just pretty much give a brief summary of it. But as you read on down, if you have merchandise, you have your own business, all right, you have a house, car, any of that nature, count it as a loss, man. Because really, we ain't losing everything. We have everything to gain, right? And understand that you're going to gain all that back and more in the kingdom. So it should be nothing for you to push these worldly things away, man. Don't get all mad and butthurt when you lose these things. Understand the Lord's going to give you that back tenfold and more. Let's see. Yeah, this one I want to get to. This is 2 Ezra 16 verse 70. "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." You see that? So this man is making all these bills. Oh, it's a hate crime. You can't tell them. You can't rebuke these people. Oh, you can kill a homeless person if they come upon your property. He's making all these laws to ultimately come against those that fear the Lord. All right, that's really what's happening, man. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." You see that? Out of their houses. So some brothers and sisters may perish. Well, really, I shouldn't say perish, but pass away in this truth. But it's all good. And some of them, all right, may be pushed out of your houses and effectively become homeless, right? But it's all good. It's all through the plans of the Lord to test you, all right, to test you, put you through that fire, and make you come out pure as gold, right? As we read, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." You see that? So when these things come to pass, best believe some of the men of the Lord is going to be given that spiritual power to be able to protect themselves, to be able to feed themselves, giving themselves shelter. All right, because we gonna have all the powers. All right, you got that new reboot, or I should say, continuation of the 90s X-Men show. And you see how the X-Men, for the most part, a lot of them have a certain set of powers. With us, y'all we those men. We're going to have all the powers, man. All right? Not just one set of power. We're going to have all the powers. All right? So the times are coming when these people are going to be known, Slaki, when it's going to be known who are the Lord's chosen. All right? The scriptures also speak of, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. They're going to see it with their power, man. And some of them are going to be converted. Some of them, the Lord's going to have mercy in that day. And some of them, they're still going to be jacked up. You know, why? Because you should have took heed when you had the chance, man. All right. But I'm pretty much in it right there. That's pretty much the point. Like I said, bear with me. Voice is going out. But yeah, it's just a little closer look into this bill, man. You know, these things come to pass. You know, hey, you in this work, you doing this work, make your call and election sure. You ain't got to worry about these things, you know. The Lord is the one that's going to protect us, man, if these things come to pass. So with that, shalom.